All right, welcome back to 18 more holes of my new golf game. Still no name yet, but we're getting there. Just testing out the gameplay and how things move through, doing some practice rounds. And I've scored anywhere between even and -9 at this point on the Georgia course. So I'm going to play a couple of actual golfers. This is the final pairing at the Masters in 2022. It's Scottie Scheffler and Cameron Smith. And I've got a couple of markers that I made here. You can see them. This just helps me point to the places, because I'm going to do like you would traditionally do. So one player has honors, and then you're taking the player who's the farthest back and that kind of thing, just one shot at a time, and not playing the entire golfer through the hole. So a little bit different format for the way I've been playing it, but this is how you would generally play, if you were playing some sort of stroke play tournament or something. So we're going to have Scheffler in white, and Smith will be the black one or the dark one. So let's go ahead and get this one going. Hopefully I can keep everything on the camera just fine. And it's going to be, let's actually roll for the honors off the tee. This will be the dark one, the light one. So it's going to be Cameron Smith off the tee first, and he will have the honors on hole number one. One is a slight dog leg to the right. Got a little bit of sand trap opportunities off the drive, and we've got a 8-6. 8-6 will be down the middle, 290 yards. So nice start off the tee for him. 9-5. Will be a little bit short of that, but both of them in the +1, so we're gonna have to add +1 to the approach. We're shooting at the black pins. It's gonna be a 10 or 11-11. Not a great shot. It's gonna wind up short and right, and that is a 3. So remember, we add 1 to this total, so 2 + 1 is 3. 3 and 5 is going to put us up here, pretty far from the hole. Both players are having to use the chip for the birdie, and I guess technically Smith is farther away, so we'll go with him first. So that's going to be a 3-3. 3-3 is here, so that's going to lead to a short putt for a par. A 7-12. 7-12 is here, almost chips it in, and that's going to leave another short putt. So 2 short putts for par. We'll just take Smith first. So 7-8 is going to be in for a par, and for Scottie Scheffler, a 5-2. That's not going to cut it. So 5 and 2. So that's actually a 2 putt for a bogey. So a tough start for Scottie Scheffler. And we head to hole number 2. Hole number 2, a dog leg to the left. Again, shooting at the black pin. It's par 5, 420 or 525. And it will be Smith off the tee. And that's a 6-12. 6-12 is here. So on the right side of the fairway, over here at 310 yards. It's an 8-4, so left side of the fairway for Scheffler. Both will be a +1 on their approach. So 5, 6, 7 for Scottie Scheffler. 6, 7 center of the fairway. Somewhere out in here. The layup. 6, 7. Basically their balls are in the same spot. So both are chipping for eagle, and I guess since Smith has the honors, we'll just go ahead and go with him first. That's going to be a 4-7, 4-7, and that is going to be a chip in. You can see there it's a lighter color. 4-7 is going to be a chip in for an eagle. Eagle 3. All right, and Smith is tearing it up. 10, 9, 10, and 9 is going to lead there. Almost chips it in. And then for a birdie, a 7, 8 is going to be good. So that's going to be a birdie for Scottie Scheffler. So -2 on the hole for Smith, -1 for Scheffler. And on the round, it's going to be Smith -2. Scheffler is back to even par. So Smith with the honors again. And this is going to be a 2-9. 2-9 is a deep drive on the right side. Actually, you can see here that it looks a little bit different. That's actually onto the fairway, or onto the green. You can see you can catch the green here. And this is going to lead to a very long putt. So we'll have to use the long putt. But he's going to be putting for eagle. So this green is reachable if you hit it very far. Only a 350-yard par 4. So 410. 410 is another deep drive. And that's going to be just short and right. So we're going to go ahead and do the chip shot, or the approach shot. No adjustment here. So 7-7. Center of the green. Still too far away for a short putt, so he'll have a long putt for a birdie. Smith with a long putt for eagle. We have a 2-6. 2-6 is here. And that's going to set up a short putt for birdie. So we got 2 birdie putts here. Let's do the first one for Scheffler. 10-5. 10-5 is a miss. And that's going to be a tap in for par. And birdie putt for Smith. 8-7. 8-7, dead center of the cup. And Smith with a 3 on that one. So eagle birdie, par for Smith. And -3 for him on his early part of the round. Even par for Scheffler. Okay. Smith still with the honors. Got a par 3, 190. And that's going to be an 11-9. 11-9 is here off the fringe. So it's going to be sort of off the green around the, in the fairway around the green. For Scheffler, it's going to be a 9-5. 9-5, that's a nice shot. He has the green in regulation. So we're going to play Smith first. This will be a 7-4. Yeah, 7-4. Oh, and he chips it in again. He is hot. So that's going to be another birdie for Cameron Smith. Opportunity here for a long putt for birdie. A 9-4. 9-4 is a miss. So that winds up here. And a short putt for the par. 9-9 should be good. And it is. So par 3 for Scottie Scheffler. He's hanging around, but boy, this scorecard is looking good for Cameron Smith. Some really nice shots and a couple of chip-ins early on. We head to the next hole. Next hole is par number 5. Par 4, 430 yards. This was our roll. So that's going to be an 8-7, 8-7 down the middle at 290 yards for Cameron Smith. We get a 9-3, 9-3 left side of the fairway, 280 yards. Both are going to be adding a +1. So on the approach, it's going to be Scheffler first. So 7, 8, 10. 8, 10 is here, just on the edge of the right side of the fairway, or the green. For Smith, it's going to be a 10-7. So 10-7, middle of the green, but short of the pin placement. So 2 long putts for birdie on this par 4, 440 yards. Let's take, he's farther away, looks like, so a 10-7, 10 and 7, and he drains the long one. Look at that, Scottie Scheffler drains the long one for the bird. Nice putt from him. And we have an 8, 8. 8 and 8 is just missed, and so this is going to be a short one for a par. A 4-6. 4-6 is here, and that's in and good for the par for Smith, who doesn't give one back. Makes a par, but Scheffler goes to 1 under for the round. Nice long putt for him as he drained that one. Any long putts are more than 10 feet. So Scottie Scheffler off the tee, par 6 or number 6, par 3. That's going to be a 10-3. 10-3 is left side in the bunker, so he winds up here, short and left. And for Smith, it's going to be a 5-7. 5-7 is going to be long and in the middle of the green, so to the back side of the green. But unfortunately, the pin is on the front side, so he's still far away. We got a sand chip in here for Scottie Scheffler. It's an 11-6. 11-6 is almost, he almost knocks that one in. But he's going to have a short putt for a par. This is a long putt for birdie. And 8-10. 8 and 10 is here. And he just misses the long putt. So a couple of short putts for par. Let's go with Scottie Scheffler first, 5-9. And 5-9 is here. So that is going to be good for the par. And the next one is a 3-4. I don't know if that's going to do it. It is not. So 3-4 is here, and that's going to be a tap in for bogey, as Cameron Smith gives one back on the par 3. Smith now at 2 under, and Scheffler at 1 under for the round. Could just as easy to play match play with this game. All right, we got another one reachable off the tee. Let's see if anybody does. 7-7. This is going to be Scottie Scheffler. 7-7 is dead center, 300 yards. And for Smith, it's a 3-8. 3 and 8, and he does roll it up on the green. Look at that, 340 yards off the tee. And so he'll be on the green. Putting a long putt for eagle. Approach shot for Scottie Scheffler is a 7-8. 7-8. Very nicely done. 1-2, 1-2. So he is actually, he's going to have a short putt for birdie, and we have a long putt here for Smith, and this long putt is for an eagle. 8-6. 8 and 6 is here. He just misses, so he'll have a short putt for birdie, and we got a short putt here for birdie. So 4-9, 4 and 9. Let's see, 4 and 9. That's just misses that one, and that's going to be a tap in par for Scottie Scheffler. We had a really nice approach, but 2 putts for par. We've got an 8-6, and that's going to be center cup as Smith with another birdie. Nicely played round for him. He goes to 3 under, and Scheffler is going to stay at 1 under. We head to the par 5, number 8. Long and straight with a little bit of tail to the end. And this is going to be a 4-6 for Smith. So a deep drive again, 330 yards, just to the left of center. And for Scheffler, 6-7 down the middle, 310 yards. So a couple of good tee shots there. Sets up a nice approach. 8-9-7 for Scottie Scheffler, 9-7. In the middle, a little bit short of the green, so he lays it up. We have a 5-7, middle of the green, another layup. And we are going to go with Scheffler first. So this is a chip, 9-10. 9-10 is here. He'll have a short putt. Nice chip for Scottie Scheffler. Have a nice short putt for birdie. We have a 9-7, so almost the exact same place. I believe it was there. So 9-7, almost the exact same place, and we have two short birdie tries. So 9-10, we'll take this one first. A 9 and 10, that's going to be a miss with a tap in for for the par, so a 2-putt for par. And Smith, another opportunity for another bird. 9-10 is going to be also a miss, I believe, with a tap in for par. So both with really good opportunities for a birdie, and both 2-putt for par. Number 9. Par 4, 420 yards. It will be Smith off the tee first again. It's going to be a 10-8. 10-8 is here, 270 yards, a little shortish, but center of the fairway. 4-3, this is going to be quite a bit longer and lefter, and he is going to have 90 yards to the pin, to the center of the green. We have a +2 down here for Smith, so this is going to be a 6 + 2 is 8, 8-11. Puts him off the green to the right, but avoids any problems down here with the sand. And this is going to be 6 + 1 is 7-5. 7-5 will be a very nice approach, as he is going to have a short putt for a birdie. So chip in time for Smith, 8-8, and that's here. So an 8 and 8 is going to leave a short one for par. And let's go ahead and go with Scottie Scheffler's putt. It's going to be a 7-9. 7-9 is here. That's going to be in, so that's a good birdie for Scottie Scheffler. He had a really nice approach there. And the par putt for Smith. It stays on the screen. A 3-11, it's not going to be good. A 3 and an 11 is not a good combination. That's going to put you far out to the edges. So that's going to be a tap in for a bogey. So bogey 5. And we going out. We have a 1, 2, 3. 2 under for Scheffler, and 1, 2, 3, 4. -2 is 2. So both golfers at 2 under going out. So a good round here for both of them so far. And thought Smith was going to run away with it, but 2 bogeys in the last 4 holes have slowed him down. All right, so we go to the par 4 10th, 430 yards. It will be Scottie Scheffler off the tee. Let's see what they can do in their final 9 holes. We got a 10-12. 10-12 is going to be here. So right side of the fairway in the first cut of the rough. And a 6-8. 6-8 is 310 down the middle of the pipe. It's going to be a +2 here for Scottie Scheffler. So 11, you can only go to 12. So 12-10, also not a good shot. 12-10 is here, short and right. So you can see that the penalty is +2, which moves it this way. Normally, you know, he would have been off the edge, but still an opportunity. It just sort of makes the shot shorter because you're farther back, which makes some sense, right? So this is going to be a 2 + 1, 3, and 5. So 3 and 5 is here, so long and off the green. So let's go with Scottie Scheffler first. That's going to be a 9-7. 9-7 here. So he'll have a short putt for par. That's a 7-3. And he'll also have a short putt for par. So 2 short putts here. 11-9. That's going to be a miss. So that's going to be a tap in for the bogey. Tough start to the back 9 for Scottie Scheffler. And this is a short putt for par, a 7-10. Should be in. It is. You can see that 7-10 is right there. And that's going to be a nice putt for a par 4. So Scheffler back to 1 under. And Smith remains at -2. So we have Smith with the honors. Sorry, this is a par. Yeah, par 4, number 11. Okay, we're on the right one. And we got an 8-5. 8-5 is going to be left of center, 290 yards off the tee. Nice shot from Smith. We got a 6-11. 6-11 is right side of the fairway, 310 yards. No adjustment for Scheffler, but there will be a +1 on the approach for Cameron Smith. You can see it's going to be really tough to get to this back left pin location. It's like right back in here. So a 7 + 1 is 8. 8-9 is going to be right side of the green, but he is on in regulation. And for Scottie Scheffler, a 5-9. 5-9 is also on the right side of the green. And 2 long putts for birdies. First up, Cameron Smith. A 5-8, and he drains his long putt for the birdie. Nice putt there. And let's see about let's see if Scottie Scheffler can keep pace. 5-2, and he's not going to. That's going to be there, and so he'll have a short putt for the par. Trying to stay in this one. A 3-10. That's not going to work. So that's going to be a 3 putt for the bogey. So back-to-back bogeys for Scottie Scheffler has put him back to even. So 3 birdies, 3 bogeys. And we head to number 12. 12 is a par 3, 150 yards off the tee. It's going to be Smith first. 11-11 is really bad. And he avoids the water, but he winds up in this bunker here, this first bunker. And so could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. For Scheffler, it's going to be a 10-8. 10 and 8 puts him right here on the green. On the green, but you can see far away from our black pin location. On the sand chip, it's going to be a 7-7. That's dead center, but puts it right in the middle of all of the makes. So he's going to have a short putt for a par. Scheffler with the chance to go back to 1 under with this long putt. So 7-12, 7-12, and that's going to be a miss here. So 2 short putts for pars. So let's go with this one first. 4-8 4-8 is here, just inside the make zone, and that'll be par 3. And for Scottie Scheffler, 7-6 is going to be dead center. So 7-6 is right here, and that's going to be a par save for him. So 2 putts for par as Scheffler gets close on the putt, but can't put it in. So back still at even for Scottie Scheffler, and 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, so 3 under for Smith. Smith still with the honors on this par 5, 480 yards, severe dog leg to the left. Not a lot of trouble off the tee, but you do want to be right if possible. 6-7 is dead center, 310 yards. And we have an 8-9 on the right side of the fairway. So a couple of good tee shots. That's 290 yards. Both are going to be a +1 on the approach. So it's 4-8. 4-8 is here. So pretty close. So just up in the fairway. And 7, that's an 8-10. 8-10 is there. So let's go with Cameron Smith first. This is going to be a chip for Eagle. So 10-3. 10 and 3 is here and just misses the chip in. But he'll have a short one for a birdie. And for Scottie Scheffler, it's an 8-6. 8-6. He'll also have a short putt, both for birdie. So let's go with Smith first. 12-3. 12-3 is going to be a miss for the birdie, but it's a tap-in par on this par 5. Nah. Nah. Well, this is not a good roll. Losing the dice. So 8-9 is going to be in. Yep. So 8-9 is here. And that's going to be in for the birdie. Back to 1 under goes Scottie Scheffler. He needed that one. And we go to the par 4 14th. 405 yards, slight dog leg to the left. Hopefully I'm keeping these on the camera okay. Slight dog leg to the left. It's going to be Scheffler with honors. Let's see what he can do in these last few holes. 311, that's going to be deep, but down the right side. He's going to be in the deep stuff. No penalties for that as of yet, but those things are coming. 6-7 down the middle of the fairway, 310 yards. Nice. Nice shot for Cameron Smith. Smith with the approach. He's in the 0 range, so that's going to be an 8-5. 8-5 puts him here. That's going to be a short putt for a birdie. Really nice approach to this front left pin location. And 5-3. 5 and 3. Also a really nice approach, but he's just off the green, just past the pin. So we're going to have to chip there instead of the long putt. You can see there's more long putt makes than there are chip makes. So your opportunity to score is higher here than here. An 8-7. 8-7 is here. So he's going to have a short putt for the par. Smith has a short putt for the birdie. He's going to go 10-5. I don't think that's going to do it. So 10-5. Oh, he just misses. So he 2 putts for a par. That's a tough one with that good approach shot. And here is a short putt for a par as well. 12-5. I don't think that's going to do it either. 12-5. That's going to be a tap-in bogey. 5. Oof. So Scheffler gives back the birdie that he made on number 13. Just can't seem to get any headway there. It's going to be Cameron Smith off the tee first. 412. 412 is deep. A deep drive, 330, but on the right side of the fairway. For Smith, it's going to be a 711, also on the right side of the fairway. Both with a +1 now on their approaches. So it's going to be Scheffler with a 566. 66 is here as he lays up. A 910. Actually, it's a 1010. 1010 is in the drink. So we are going to give him a penalty shot. We'll move him out to the chip off the fairway. So he is laying 1, 2, 3. He's chipping for birdie. He's chipping for the eagle. So let's go with Cameron Smith first. And that's a 6-3. So 6-3 there. He'll have a short putt for a par. This is a par 5, by the way, 485 yards. 11-6. 11-6 is here. He's going to have a short putt for birdie. So par and birdie. Let's go with Smith first. A 6-8 is going to be in there for the par. Somewhere right around here. Right there. So Cameron Smith with a par 5. And now Scheffler for a birdie, trying to get back under par. A 10-11, not going to do it as he is here, but that's going to tap in. He's going to tap in for par. Had a chance to go below even, but he's still at even. He'll have the honors though on the next hole, par 4. Sorry, par 3, 16th. You can see a creek running right through. So trouble short and right. If you have two big numbers, you're going to be in trouble. For Scheffler, it's going to be a 10-10. 10-10 is, oh, he just narrowly avoids the water again. So he is just off the green to the right. Cameron Smith, an 8-11. He also just narrowly avoids the water as he leaks out to the right. Both off the green, so Scheffler is going to go first. It's a 6-12. That's going to leave a long putt. A short putt for par. Nice chip there. That's going to be a 6-6. And 6-6 is here, also with a short putt for par. So a 10-2 for Scheffler. 10-2 is going to be a miss on his par putt, and that's going to be another bogey. So bogey 4. And he goes to 1 over for his round. Tough Sunday round for him. 6-5 is going to be in the cup, and that will be a par 3. So Smith definitely getting the better of this round as we have two holes to go. Number 17 is a par 4, 400 yards, and it'll be Smith first. A 9-9. So right side of the fairway, 280 yards on the drive. And it will be a 7-8, which will also be right side of the fairway, but a little bit longer, 300 yards. Both golfers are going to have to add 1 on their approach. It'll be Smith first, so 5, 6, 10. 6 and 10 is on the green, but going to be a long putt to the black pin. 6, 8, a little bit closer, but also still a long putt. So 2 long putts for birdie. Will one of them knock it in? That is the question. 11-10 for Smith. and that's going to be there. He's going to have a short putt for a par. 8-2. So 8 and 2 is here. He's going to have a short putt for par. So two short ones for par. A 4-4. I don't think that's going to do very well. 4 and 4. That's going to be a tap in for bogey for Smith. So he does give a stroke back here on the 17th. 2-5. That's not any better, as same thing is going to happen with Scottie Scheffler as he bogey 5. He 2 putts for a bogey. So tough one there for both golfers. And we head to the par 4 18th coming home. And last hole of the round. Right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's Scheffler's at 2 over. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and Smith is at 2 under, heading into the final hole. Scheffler is got a 6 and a 6. 6, 6 is going to be right side or left side of the fairway. 310 yards, beautiful tee shot down the middle. A 3-3. This is long and left. He's in the first cut of rough, and neither golfer needs to make any adjustments on their approach shot. So this is going to be straight up for Smith. A 4-7. 4-7, middle of the green, but deep on the deep side of the green. And he's going to have a long putt for birdie. For Scottie Scheffler, it's going to be a 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. So he's short and left here in this bunker, this green side bunker, and he's going to have a chip in for birdie. Let's see if he can finish strong. No, that was somewhere in there. 8-7. 8-7 is here. He'll have a short putt for the par. It's going to be a long putt here for Cameron Smith. A 7-5. 7 and 5, and he drains it again. He's had chip ins, he's had long putts, and that one is going to be a birdie 3. Great round for Smith as he goes to 3 under, I believe. And we have a short putt here for par. It's going to be an 8-9. 8-9 will be in, and Scottie Scheffler ends a disappointing round with a par 4. So at the end of 18, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 birdies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bogeys. So that's going to be a 74 plus 2. Not a great round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. So 3 under, 69. And depending on what the final score was going into that would determine if either of those won the match and, you know, or won the tournament. And the same thing with all the other players playing. But I thought I would play with a couple of actual golfers and just see how things go. You can see my previous round was even par and -5. So I don't know what it is about player 2, but always has better luck. You can see -3, -6. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So you get a quite a range. You know, it is possible to score above par, so I like that. And you know, you can shoot as low as, you know, here recently -6, so had -9 before. And it's the same course for all of these scores. So just testing it a little bit, and I'll make a few adjustments. I'm writing up the rules, and I'll put out a 9-hole demo of this course, and then you'll be able to play that, and hopefully you can give me some tips on how to make it better. What kinds of details, really, at this point. I think the game engine is solid and everything seems fine, but just maybe some details to the game that'll make it even better than it is. And then I start working on some golfers, maybe fictional golfers, to see how those things are going to change the gameplay, put in the wind. There are just some different things that we can do here to sort of see if it can make it more or less challenging. All right, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.